back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tunde. For those of you that are just joining us, and if you are just joining us, please don't make it the last time. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on push notification, so you'll be notified of when next another video will be dropping. So today's video, I'm just going to be talking about something that has eaten very deep into the fiber of a Nigerian society, of an average Nigerian society, of a Nigerian family. Like, it is a scenario that pops up unknowingly, unplanned for. Like, you don't think about this kind of scenarios, it just happened. And that phenomenon or that scenario is called comparison. I'm going to be talking about comparison today. I'm just going to let you know why you shouldn't compare yourself, why comparison should not be in the book of your life at all. Comparison is basically aligning two different items or two different stuffs together to find out similarities and dissimilarities. Like, basically an examination between different things to find out the similarities and dissimilarities of that particular stuff. So what I'm talking about is comparison in our lives generally. We all grew up 20 out of a 50 average Nigerian family scenario must have encountered comparison in its worst form. Not even in its worst form, where an African parent will tell you, look at your mate, she's doing better than you. Why can't you be like Titi? Why can't you be like Favor? Why can't you be like Blessing? Look at, she's doing so well in her life. She dressed decent and you don't. Or she comes first position in class. Does she have two heads? Don't you have the same head? Isn't it the same teacher that teaches you? And all those stuff. And then, like it or not, we grow up with that kind of mentality, using other people's lives as the yardstick to measure progress, to measure events in our life. So things like that pushes us into depression. Now I'm going to say something that I know of the truth that is true. Most of the causes of depression, the major cause of depression is because of the fact that people feel that, okay, I'm not progressing. Look at someone that's my age mate. We left school the same time. We finished. We got our BSc, we got our MSc the same time, and she's doing way better. I'm not. She has her own house. I don't. He's married. I'm not. And then all this type of stuff. And then you begin to think like, okay, my life is not going as planned. Something is going on. Something is wrong with my life. So comparison begins to set in. What is she really doing? Why am I not? I'm doing the same thing, so why am I not getting the same results? So yeah, really. So comparison is really a no. If you want to progress in today's society, is really. And when we're comparing ourselves against people, we tend to compare our average levels to the best of their abilities. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It's like you're comparing your level 10 to someone else's level 20, and we all know of the truth that that's what happens when comparison starts. You're comparing your life with someone that is already in her or his level 20 to you, that you're just starting, you're in your level 10, and then you're wondering why you're not getting the same results. You're wondering why you haven't achieved that much at your age or at your level. Why? Because you haven't undergone the process they have gone through. You haven't learned the lessons they have learned. But no, you want it all now. You want everything to happen at once. You want everything to happen simultaneously, and it's really wrong. You have to understand that life is in stages. There are processes you have to follow. There are things you have to do. There are things you have to learn and unlearn. There are ladders you have to climb to get to a certain stage. So quit just looking at someone's life and wanting to just be them overnight. Just achieve what they're achieving overnight. And then another thing is that when we compare ourselves to people, we let their behavior become our driving force. We just want to, you're constantly stalking them. I'm going to use the word stalk. You're constantly stalking them. You want to know what they are doing at this point and what they are not doing at that point. Anything they do, you want to do it. Their behavior becomes your driving force and not you any longer. You're not doing things that you want to do any longer. You're not doing things that you should do. You're doing things that someone else is doing because they are doing it, and you feel that they are getting results, or you feel like they are better There are three types of comparison. I'm just going to mention them. I'm not going to like elaborate on them because really that's not what this video is about. This video is just telling you not to compare yourself. But there are three types of comparison, and the first type of comparison is the upward the upward social comparison. That's like you are comparing yourself with people that are way above you in your field, in your career, in whatever it is that you're doing. You're just basically wanting to, she's there, she's doing this, he's doing that, he's making millions already, and I haven't even made my first 100k. Really, why is it like that? Why is my life like this? Just what I'm saying. And then the second type of comparison is the downward form of the downward social comparison. This is comparing yourself with people that are way below you in the social circle, or maybe at your level 10, comparing yourself at your level 10 with someone that's in a level 5 or in a level 2. They haven't gotten to you, they are way below you, they haven't made the sacrifices you've made, they haven't made the accomplishments that you've made. So those kind of comparisons, people actually do it to make them feel better at that. Okay, I'm not doing bad for myself after all. You get what I'm saying? And then the last kind of comparison is the lateral kind of comparison. You're comparing yourself with someone that you believe is in the same social circle with you, the same stage 10, and you're in the stage 10, or the same basically the person you're comparing yourself with, someone that you feel is on the same level with you. Let me just tell you reasons why you should not compare yourself at all. First thing first, why you should not think of comparing yourself, because it's damaging to your sense of self. Yeah, the first reason is damaging to your sense of self. It zaps motivation. Comparing yourself zaps your motivation. It makes you lose your sense of self. You no longer know who you are. You no longer do the things that you enjoy doing because you want to be like someone else. Their behavior becomes your driving force. I think I've said that earlier. Their behavior becomes your driving force. You just do things that they do, not do things that you want to do, not take you. Simple word is you get off your lane. Yeah, you begin to date in another person's lane. That's what I'm trying to say. In a nutshell, that's what I'm trying to say. You are not in somebody's lane any longer. You're not in your lane any longer. You're in someone else's lane, and yeah, that really wasn't the point. That wasn't the goal of life. The goal was to focus on your life, to be better at your crafts, to own your crafts, to advance yourself. So comparison makes you lose all of that. It makes you really lose. Another reason is that when you're comparing yourself to, or the scenarios around your life, you're comparing yourself to inaccurate information. Simply put, people will only show you what they want to show you. You feel that, okay, this particular person is balling, this particular person is going to places that I cannot yet afford. Or we all know that social media life is fake. People just show you what they want to show you. For example, if you feel someone in your line of field is already boarding a private jet, you don't even know if they actually boarded the private jet or they just went in there to snap pictures. And we both know that what I'm saying is true. We both know that what I'm saying is true. People will only show you what they want to show you. So quit pressuring yourself to meet up to someone else's standard. Well, they are not even up to the standard yet. They're just showing you what they want to show you. They just feel like, okay, yeah, I'm going this. I went to this restaurant. I was sitting at the VVIP table. Maybe it's a lie. So just stay in your lane, just focus, quit comparing yourself to inaccurate. The point is that it's a losing battle, really. It's a losing battle. You can never really be better than someone else. That's the truth, because except the person just doesn't want to improve himself or herself, the person is always striving for perfection, the same way you are striving for perfection, but you're going about it the wrong way because you're not doing it for yourself. You're not staying in your lane to strive for perfection in your own lane. You're in a race with someone else and the person's life. So definitely the person is taking his or her life seriously and you're not. Yeah, basically that's it. You're not taking your life seriously. You want to compete, you want to race against someone else in their own lane. Who does that? Who does that? Nobody else does that. Nobody does that. So it's going to be a losing battle. You're never really good. So at that point, you just realize that I can never really be better than this person, and then depression sets in. You want to do things that you're not supposed to do because you want to meet up the standard, or you just want to be better than this person. Yeah, really. And then the last point is that it really never motivates you. Comparison doesn't actually help you. The truth is that's your motivation. It pushes you under unnecessary pressure. It puts you under unnecessary pressure that you can actually relieve yourself. Like, this life is stage by stage, it's process by process, but you're constantly overworking yourself, doing things you shouldn't do, taking on jobs you shouldn't take on, or going to places you shouldn't actually be in because you want to feel among, you feel like you want to be regarded in the same way this other person is regarded. Meanwhile, you're not there yet. It actually doesn't help you. You lose focus, you lose a lot of things, you lose your sense of self. Actually, comparison, it's a no. It's on a scale of 1 to 0 or 1 to 10. Comparison is on a 0.009999999. Having said all of that, so the only thing I can say is that you should leave comparison alone. Try to focus on yourself. You can only be the best in your own life. You can only compete against yourself and win because you're waking up in the morning and striving to be better. You're waking up in the morning and you want to be better than yourself. You want to be better than you were yesterday. You're honing your craft. You're developing yourself. You're attending master classes. You're doing this. You're taking on training because you want to be better than you were yesterday, than you were last year, not because of someone else. So always have it at the back of your mind that you're doing enough, that you're progressing just fine, and the universe will align to you or for you, however they put it, when the right time is set. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sure it's really brief, or I'm sure it was really brief, but I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you learned a few things, because I think I kind of like learned a few things talking to myself. So I hope that you did learn a few things and that you're going to put them into practice, and you've given this video a thumbs up and that you've subscribed. If you haven't, why?